Hello, book besties! Welcome to another episode of Reading on the Rocks. Today we are talking about Touch of Poison, Part 1, chapters 1 through 45?
Yeah.
Yes, 45. In that book, we're reading the Shadows of Tenenbaris series. It's a trilogy right now, but before we get into the book, let's talk about our beverages. Kelsey, what do you have tonight?
I still have not gone to the store to get rum. I keep forgetting. It's making me so mad. So this is tequila and 7-Up.
Wow.
Yum. Morgan, what do you got?
It's 10 o'clock on a Wednesday, folks. So I got water. I have work in a couple hours.
Flowers, Morgan. You get like 7 hours of sleep.
Dude, I need at least 9 to function. I'm a sleepy girl.
I do have a new favorite drink that I'm going to get the materials to make eventually. One of these days.
Does that mean you haven't tried it?
I have tried it. I had it in International Falls when I went to go see my cousin, and it was delicious. I can tell you about it. Okay, it's called a Rainier Dog. I don't know why it's called that, but
Okay.
Maybe because the town we were in is Rainier, Minnesota.
Yeah, probably.
That makes sense.
Checks out, Jan.
But it was gin, grapefruit juice, lime juice, simple syrup, salt on the rim, and a lime wheel.
Ooh.
And it was delicious.
Count me in.
Loved it.
You should make it when you come to B-Town.
Bet Mom wants to try it too, because I told her about it after when we were talking about dinner with my cousin.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good.
So I'll bring it so Mickey and Morgan can try it.
Sounds like a plan to me.
But I'm drinking water.
Yay!
Oh, I'm the only drunk one.
Well, you have 2 kids, so it's fair. You should get drunk.
It's also only 7 or 8 o'clock for you.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's 11 o'clock for me. I mean, I did have a Moscow Mule with dinner tonight.
Ooh.
And an IPA. I drank a beer.
An IPA?
Oh.
I drank an IPA.
Holy.
Wow.
What kind?
It's the local brewery where my in-laws live, and it was called the Spring IPA. The description said hazy, guava, and soft, and it had me at guava.
Oh. Was it fruity?
It was. It was really
Interesting.
good. Yeah.
There's one in town that has like a raspberry IPA.
Ooh.
And it's pretty good too. And I'm not an IPA gal.
I really want to go back to this brewery because they had a winter IPA and it said hazy tropical tangerine.
Ooh.
Oh.
And I'm
intrigued.
Yes. Maybe I'm a secret IPA girly.
Maybe you are. Maybe we need to explore.
Yeah.
Reach out. Not breach out. Branch out.
Branch out. Yeah.
That was breach, or not breach. Reach and branch.
Together.
Together.
It's perfect.
Okay. Well, enough about alcohol. Let's talk about Touch of Poison.
Let's talk about it.
So in the first book, Kiss of Iron, they had just ended with Kat eating the poison, drinking the poison that was meant for Bastion. Bastion? I don't know how to say his name. And it was meant for him, and she just drank it, and Bastion was bringing her back to Tenenbaris to heal her because whatever they were doing in her realm wasn't working. And that's kind of where Touch of Poison kicks off. So let's get into it. Morgan, I know you have hot takes on this.
I don't know if you want me to open.
Okay. I can open.
Okay.
Yeah. Chandler, you go first.
Yeah.
I am intrigued with the way that the book took it, with the poison. Obviously, the title of the book should have been a dead giveaway
Little
on
bit.
what was going to happen, but
I didn't even think of that.
I
So.
didn't even think about it either. But I was intrigued. I thought it was very interesting that she wasn't like either healed or not healed. All of a sudden now she has magic and she can kill people. And that's pretty much all she can do. And if somebody touches her, bare skin, she can kill them. Because this poison isn't able to leave her body yet. And she's kind of going through some medical experiments to get the poison out of her body, which also fucking wild. I think those experiments are wild. And she's obviously dealing with the feelings, the feels that she has with Bastion. And we get a Bastion POV. That's nice.
Mm-hmm. We do get a Bastion POV.
I love a dual POV, not gonna lie.
You're usually pro POV, dual POVs. Kels, how do you feel?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I definitely am, I guess, liking it more than the first time. I feel like we didn't gain too much with the second POV, I guess.
Yeah.
It's kind of, because it's kind of still murky on his, whatever, feelings. I mean, kind of ish. But so I hesitate to say that I liked it a little bit better though, because again,
he's
it's
leaning
like the first...
heavy into the guilt on his feelings. He's leaning heavy into the guilt, and she's leaning heavy into the rage. I feel like.
Yeah, and a little bit of self-pity in there.
Yeah, I'm getting heavy poor me vibes.
Yeah. So I mean, I guess that's just the trend, I guess, of what they're going through or whatever. But I also feel like, so the same as the first half of the first book, nothing has happened. We're halfway through the second book. Here we are, and still nothing has happened.
No, he paid back his favor to what's her face, the person who healed Kat. He paid back his favor.
Yeah, but that's that feels very...
I wanted that favor to be a little bit more juicy. Yeah. And by a little bit more juicy, I mean a lot of bit more juicy.
Yeah.
I bet something comes of it.
Probably.
Or maybe, I don't know, maybe that whole altercation just served as a reminder of his past, which would be, I guess, plot building, but kind of silly. Like, she could have gone
a weird
above
way
and
to plot build it, yeah.
Yeah. Just like, I guess the only thing that I thought was interesting that I want to see where it goes in the first half of this book is that guy whose name that I don't remember now, but the guy who can read minds. Yeah. And she's helping get groceries and stuff.
Yeah, he's the only one.
Literally the only interesting.
He is a very interesting character.
He's the only person I like in this book.
Yeah, he can read your thoughts and take away your memories.
It's like Caliban or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
But he obviously has a history with Bastion that he's not revealing, and I want to see what that's about. And I don't know. I'm kind of intrigued by him. But also,
he's also like old as shit too, so he might have like family bad blood.
Yeah,
even with his dad's.
But we don't know Bastion's dad's names. We just know what Bastion calls them.
Yeah.
What if it's one of Bastion's dads?
Dude, you always go right for the family ties.
Yeah,
that's a trend of yours.
Interesting.
But sometimes you hit the mark.
Yeah, I like family ties. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what did Bastion say about his dad that was still alive? He still has, like, episodes or something?
Yes. Yeah, he still has episodes from his trauma.
Yeah, I mean...
From his PTSD.
It might.
Could be.
That's interesting.
I have literally no evidence other than the fact that we don't know Bastion's dad's name, and I want to see that way.
About it's gotta be his dad.
It's gotta be his dad.
Literally hilarious. No evidence to support this. This is what I think.
So if you're right, it's gonna be crazy.
It is gonna be crazy.
If I'm right, I'm going TikTok live.
Yeah.
I'm right.
Throw some
You guys are gonna get a
sponsors.
notification. TikTok
Reading on the
live.
Rocks live now.
Right.
I was
so
right. Okay, that's it. Bye.
That's too funny. Oh my gosh.
All
I
right,
will say
Morgan.
the other thing.
Oh.
Sorry, I just had one thing. I find it hilarious that in the first half of this book, remember I said that if any book is going to be smutty, it's going to be this book.
I know.
And then
Nothing.
The last thing we see is when her husband, like, the last thing of them is them literally, like, getting it on in front of the rest of the court in the middle of the first book. And nothing since then.
I know.
Like,
I know it gave
it's
Phantasma
almost like she
vibes.
did it to shock. It's like she did the shock right at the beginning of the book to try to get you into it, and then it just nothing else from then on.
I know it gave Phantasma vibes.
This is like a 700-page book too.
Delivering.
That's crazy.
Okay. Also, though, I feel like the husband storyline overplayed. He needs to die.
My God.
He needs to die. Just
he'll probably come back
kill him
up.
off.
We don't
divorce, something. Done.
We don't know what that bargain was yet.
Yeah, we don't know what the deal was that Bastion made so that he could bring Kat to Tenenbaris.
Yeah, yeah. Speaking of the husband, I did highlight something because I thought it was ridiculous. He said something in the first half of this book. He said, "Honor is a pretty idea. Let me know how relying on it to keep you alive goes." He said that to Kat, and I was like, "That's an interesting thing to say for someone who can't get over the fact that she's married."
Yeah.
Fucking fact.
Yeah,
I was
like that.
Literally,
I don't like this book.
Morgan, hot take us.
Morgan, hot take.
It's just, I just can't stand it. I can't stand the characters. I don't particularly enjoy the writing. I don't understand the mindset of Bastion or Kat, and I don't even like understand the side characters and what they're about. Like, I enjoy Rose probably the most, and then this mind reader guy, and Ella kind of gets on my nerves, and I just don't fucking like it. It's just boring. It's a snore fest so far. And it's just, I just don't enjoy it. The characters are fucking annoying and ignorant, and that's how I feel.
One of those, it's another one of those almost like miscommunication things too, like the whole time, which is super annoying. I will say that it does seem like, because like Rose, she has her own book, so I feel like she's just
Rose
throwing
has
a
her
whole
own
bunch
book?
of characters.
Man.
Yeah. That might be a good
Kelsey just threw a thumbs up.
Yeah,
I did throw a thumbs up in me. I can't do it again.
Yeah, so the sister has her own book and Rose has her own. So the only characters
and there's
that
another one too. The prince who came that Bastion talked to that had the tail.
Yeah.
That's another book.
What the heck? Is he the fox, by the way? Let's talk about him.
Oh, we still haven't seen anything about the fox.
No, we haven't seen the fox. But he has a fucking tail and yellow eyes. But then they said that he was a saber cat.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think, actually, now that I think about it, I think there's another one, too. I think because Rose came to the Fae Kingdom or whatever because her sister or her friend got stolen by the Fae someone. So the one that, like, does the dress shop or something.
Mm-hmm.
The one that, the other friend, she also has a book. So I feel like almost this author is just, like, matching a whole bunch of things and kind of coming up with this random story.
Yeah,
just to, like,
that's how it
check
feels.
back in with these people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because the actual, like, Kat and Bastion, like, I feel like nothing is happening.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Yeah, I just don't.
Yeah.
I'm not having a good time. Straight up, not having a good time right now. It just feels like, it's just like...
Kelsey, I'm going to do a clip of that so I can make it a ringtone.
Straight up,
for
not
when
having
Morgan
a good time right now. This is a terrible experience for everyone.
Perfect ringtone.
Honestly, it would be the perfect Signal group chat ringtone. Like,
that
straight
would be
up,
a good one.
not having a good time right now.
Not having a good time right now. I'm just so, like, I get like a little bit annoyed every time I have to read this book. because I know that the characters are just going to piss me off. And maybe I should be nicer.
I feel like you just hate reading at this point.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Kind of. I'm just
I feel like there's no way for you to turn it. I feel like no matter what happens,
even if it's
not going to turn for you.
I feel like the second half is going to be better.
Well, but I hope so. Nothing's happened.
Like, I know, I feel maybe Clare Sager is the second half book writer, and that's where she's strong, and I don't know what else to say. But I feel like Morgan's still going to hate it, even if she's a second half strong writer.
I've had a terrible time up to this point, and there's very little that can it be redeemed? If something crazy happens, maybe.
Yeah.
But it has to be fucking wild.
Yeah.
Like, Morgan, walk me through how it could be redeemed. I want to know.
How it could be redeemed.
How can it be redeemed?
I don't even know.
The task is almost impossible, because I don't even know how. I don't know how you could. I don't know how you could. I don't know. These characters just bug me so much.
Yeah.
And the character. Yeah. What really got me today was I'm being tortured in the healing chambers, but I can't tell anyone. That's just really annoying to me.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna have my memories taken away of my torture.
It just doesn't make sense. And she's trying to, I feel like, on a more serious note, I feel like the author's trying to hit a very understandable and very true to the nature woman of comeback, kind of. I don't know how else to put it. Woman of a whatever. And she's just like, I don't know. Kat is just such a silly, strange character that doesn't make sense. I just don't feel like that kind of person is being represented with Kat. And so I'm just like disappointed in the whole thing, because she just doesn't make sense to me. And then Bastian's like, I don't know. I'm not having fun.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like almost with Kat's character, it's like the author is like trying so hard to make her super realistic with all of this past trauma and like getting through it, and how self-centered and like self-pitying you can be. And I'm like, it's almost too realistic. Can we just do the self-pity for like a few chapters and then get past it?
And then because we want to escape our own self-pity.
Yeah.
Yes. Please.
Yeah, it feels like she makes up her mind in the middle of a scene on what to do.
Yeah, I can see that.
With it. And it's just like, I'm just not having fun. I do have 2 good quotes, though.
Oh, man.
Morgan's got quotes.
I do have quotes. Do you want to move to quotes yet, or should I just leave the audience waiting? We're only at 19 minutes right now.
Well, I feel like, Kelsey, I don't have an ick, per se. Just, like, I hope the book picks up in the second half. Morgan's ick is the entire first half.
50% is my ick. Now I feel bad for just shitting on this book for so long. There are some scenes that I kind of enjoyed. I just feel like they're just not, like, she didn't like the whole poison thing when she takes the creature's poison. I feel like that scene was done really well, but then nothing came of it.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So there's like chunks throughout the entire book I'm like, oh, this could turn into something cool, and then I'm
nothing.
It just falls flat. So, but yeah, first 50%'s my ick.
It's the whole first half of this book. That's so funny. Yeah, I don't really have an ick per se, except for the stupid marriage thing. I'm so over it. Just get past it. I need it. It's annoying.
I need 2 things to happen. I need her to get over her past trauma, because I read, like we said. How do you keep doing the thumbs up?
I literally didn't even do a thumbs up that time. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
I don't get one.
This is bullshit.
Well, I think it's my phone. I think it's the phone. Because I'm on my phone today. I don't know what that's about.
I need her, because like we said, we read to escape our own past trauma or current trauma, and I just can't take on anybody else's traumas. And these characters are real people in my brain, in my little walnut-sized brain. These are real people.
Is that a quality of a good writer, though?
That's a quality of my mental health status.
Oh,
all people are
so
real people.
That's just you thing right now.
Olivia Benson is a real fucking person. Roy Jethro Gibbs is a real fucking person. Chandler Bing is a real goddamn person. Okay. Yes, I get emotionally attached to fictional characters on a deep level.
Mm-hmm.
Mickey can attest to this. But you guys know the show Psych?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, spoiler free if you haven't seen Psych, Sean and Juliet start dating. Sean and Juliet then break up. I stopped watching Psych.
Oh my god,
because they broke up.
Twinsies! I literally stopped. Chris got me into that show, and as soon as they broke up, I said, this is so stupid. Juliet is being so stupid. I literally have not finished watching it because of that. Yeah. And I know they get back together. I know they get back together, and I literally cannot get past those episodes.
I can't get past their breakup episodes either. I picked up after they got back together.
Yeah. Yep.
I started watching again after they got back together.
This is the dumbest show. I can't believe you made me watch this.
Literally, my mom's like, Chandler, they're fictional.
It doesn't matter.
No,
they're not real people. And I said,
it makes me irrationally angry.
You guys should have seen me. Did you guys ever watch This Is Us?
Yes.
Yes,
emotionally attached to fictional characters. No, I can't do that. I'll get to.
Yeah, that's a show you cry every single episode.
Every single episode. I was seeing it. You guys want to know something crazy? I was seeing a counselor when I was watching This Is Us, and I started. I was telling her about it, and she goes, "Honey, maybe you shouldn't watch that show." And I'm like, "Yeah,
you're for you, honey."
Yeah, she's like, "You have enough going on." I'm like,
oh
yeah.
My God. But see, that's the thing about those fictional stories. I need to watch the fictional tearjerkers so that I can cry, so I don't have to cry about my own life. Okay,
right. It's one or the other.
Just cry about this. So
let's cry about somebody else's life.
Honestly,
guys, look at us. We're
I prefer
look at us.
Fictional books.
Look at us.
Look at us.
Look at us.
I have a sticker. See? Oh, I have a hair on my Kindle. That's gross. But I have a sticker.
That's so funny.
Emotionally attached to fictional characters.
Mm-hmm.
It's my literal life story, whether it be a TV show, a movie, a fucking book. I'm too emotionally attached.
Yeah, I get it.
And so I need them to deal with their trauma quickly so that I can pretend that I dealt with my trauma quickly. Yeah.
That's funny.
So yeah, that's my ick for the first half.
Beautiful.
Back to icks.
Good stuff.
Full circle.
I guess, Morgan, what's your quotes? Because I don't have any quotes other than the dedication was a good one again.
Yeah, that was a good one.
I have... I'll just do the other one, actually. Please hold. Okay. It is Bastian's point of view, chapter 34. And it is... I believe this is Bastian talking to Kat. And he says, if we only grow vegetables, what will we look at while we dine? What if we get... Oh, okay, so they're in the greenhouse. If we only grow vegetables, what will we look at while we dine? What will give us reason to eat? Why bother living for tomorrow if not for things that feed our souls? So that was a good one.
That's a good one.
And then there was another quote at like 11%, because I'm e-reading this, regarding, so it's Kat talking about escaping through books. This is pretty relevant. I find people in the books on his shelves good enough to quiet my mind. They carried me through their adventures, a silent observer sitting on their shoulders, sitting through their thoughts, seeing patterns and experiences I recognized, even though I'd never been in the same situations. They saved me from my loneliness for a while.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Pretty relevant
Pretty relevant
considering
tonight.
recent topics. But yeah,
Relevant.
those are my quotes. I thought they were pretty good ones. Little hidden gems in this dumpster fire of a book.
Yeah.
Do you guys have
I
any?
get that. I did have, I have two. The first one is actually, well, I know I have one. I have to reread. No, I only have one. The other ones that I highlighted are just weird things from the book that I wanted to know more about that we talked about already. But my first one, it's Kat's POV, and it said, I literally don't remember the context of this, but I really resonated with it. That's why I highlighted it. But it's, did it serve you to keep quiet? I had no answer. Or did your silence just serve others and their comfort? And while I am not a quiet person, I'm not
I was about to say, that's relevant to you?
In what ways?
I'm not a person who's going to confront anybody. I'm just going to let
Okay.
I'm just going to let them live their best life, and I'm not going to confront anybody. I'm going to keep silent on that end for the most part, unless you're my husband.
Figuratively.
Unless you're my husband, Caleb. But
there you go.
I thought that was a good one that a lot of people would feel.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
You got one, Kels?
I do not have one. I literally just highlighted the different people that I thought had their own book, and that's all I highlighted in the whole thing.
Nice.
I'm here for it.
Yeah.
I'm here for it.
So,
well, that's all I've got.
Yeah. Any final things from you, Chan? I got nothing else either.
Nope. Just hoping that it picks up.
Okay, well, hopefully it picks up. We are going to read the rest of this book. For Morgan.
Fucking power through.
Yeah. Please give me at least 35 business days.
Yeah, chapter 46 through the end. And we'll see you next week or in 35 business days when Morgan is done with this book.
Did she say 35 or 3 to 5?
No, I said 35. You think I'm getting this done in 3 to 5 business days?
Yeah, I was like, I really hope. Yeah.
Hey guys,
35
next episode, gonna be late.
We'll see you guys at Christmas.
Probably. Anyway, see you maybe
next week.